Know your value. Know your value. Hello, y'all. I'm Diana Brianne. Well, I want to talk to you today about know your value, okay? And I'm going to share with you a little story from yesterday. A friend called me and she wanted us to go out and look at some antiques. So we went to a couple different places. And it's kind of my favorite. One of them is my favorite store. And I think the other one will soon be another favorite store. Anyhow, I didn't buy a whole lot yesterday, but I did buy a painting, a watercolor painting. And before I tell you how much I paid for it, I want to talk about know your value and place a high value on yourself. You know, so many people devalue themselves. They don't place much value on who they are, what they do, and how they are. And I place a lot of value on myself. I place a lot of value on my time. I place a lot of value on what I produce. I place a tremendous value on who I am. And I place tremendous value on those that I'm around. And yet often those very same people that I place value on often don't place value on themselves. So back to the painting. Well, I'm going to show you the painting in a second, okay? And I probably need to reframe it a little bit, but the painting itself is beautiful. It's watercolor. And my friend said, hey, let's go look at these paintings. Well, I don't need any more paintings because, as you all know, I'm an artist and my house is literally covered with my paintings. They're beautiful. I love them. And I place great value on my paintings, okay? And so at some point, someone invested a lot of time into this painting, this watercolor painting, and they did it. And maybe they sold it, and maybe they sold it for quite a bit of money. I have no idea the history of this watercolor, okay? But I know somebody put value into that. And yet, maybe it was someone's son or daughter that came along and said, hey, you know, we're going to help our parents downsize and let's get rid of stuff. And so they donated it, which is great and wonderful because it helps, you know, people who are in need, all the profits. And so people like me come by and buy it so that those donations will go towards someone and helping someone. And yet, when I saw the painting and I asked how much it was, and it was marked half price, I ended up, well, let me go show it to you first because I'm going to show it to you, and it's in Grandma's parlor. As you all know, Grandma's parlor here. This is Grandma's parlor. I don't have the lights on in here. Grandma's armoire, Grandma's other sofa, the 100-year-old sofa over here. My grandfather clocks, which are, that one's 100 years old, that one's about 140, they all work. And my paintings, as you can see, I have them all over. And a genuine ice box that my husband redid. And so my house is very eccentric and I love it. My 1922 phonograph, so go look up that one where I did the 1922 phonograph. And here's a watercolor that my sister did. I mean, I just love it. Love, love, love. She's so talented, my sister's so talented. I don't think she's ever had an art lesson. 1919 phonograph, and I have so many more. I have a 1922 radio. There's my couple 100-year-old organ, air organ. I love antiques. So anyhow, I'm going to go over here and show you. And here's another painting. Grandma's chair, my 1957 phonograph that plays the year I was born. And this is a couple 100 years old right here. Someone told me the Mayflower. Anyhow, here is the watercolor. Isn't this gorgeous? Absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Just absolutely gorgeous. Somebody put a lot of time and a lot of energy into that watercolor painting. Okay? Absolutely. And I put value on that, as I do all of my paintings. So, Okay, so let's talk about this, putting value on it, before I tell you how much I paid for it. Well, I just discovered when I went to edit this that I didn't end up recording the latter part of this. When I went to put the camera back up, it stopped. So let me see where I just left off. I think I just showed you the painting, and I don't think I told you how much I paid for it. Well, I'm going to tell you how much I paid for it. And actually, it made me a little bit sad to think that I only paid about $3 for it. And to me, that painting is worth so much more. I can't really determine what, monetary value I would put on it, but to me, it would be $1,000. And it's just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And to think that somebody just gave it away, and, I'm sure that their intentions were good to help the needy and homeless or the local community or whatever. And I bought it, and I'm so grateful for it, and I'll cherish it and take care of it. And yet, at the same time, I'm thinking, okay, this beautiful painting, someone put all their time and energy into it, and I'm likely they valued it so much. And whoever gave it away may not have valued it all that much. And so the value that they put on it, they gave it away, maybe thinking that they would get more from it for the local community. I don't know. I don't know what their purpose was. They may have had a very good reason, and they may have put a lot of value on it. I don't know. But I'm just saying that people sometimes don't value who they are. They sometimes don't value what they do. They sometimes don't put value on what they give out to the world. And I put value on myself. I put great value on who I am as a person, on my time, and what I produce, what I give out. And likewise, I hope other people put value on me, because I put value, great value, on others around me. And sometimes those same others don't put all that much value on themselves. And I believe that we need to put great value on us. And I'm not necessarily talking monetary. I'm talking as a person, who we are, that we deserve respect, and yet we should always be giving out respect to others. And so people often don't value who they are. They don't value what they're about. They don't value their history. They don't put value, or they put minimal value on what it is that they do or produce. I would never dream of selling one of my paintings for $3. I would never dream it. I would hope I would never do such a thing. I put great value on the time and investment that I put into each painting. I put value on each YouTube video, even though I choose not to be monetized, and that was a whole nother video I did about my reasons for not wanting to be monetized, so that I could grow as a channel first. And so, but I put value on each video that I make. I don't give advice, I don't give suggestions, I just share with you how I live my life. And I put great value on that. And I hope others put great value on that as well, on my videos. And I put great value on what other people produce. But so often people will diminish what other people do, or they will try to minimize it for their own benefit, or whatever. And I look at what other people do, and I put value on it. And I put value on what I do and who I am. And so I believe in looking at ourselves and putting great value on the person that we are, who we are, what we're about, where we've been, what we do, what we give out, what we produce. Put great value on who you are. From my house to yours, may God bless you. I hope you share out my videos, and I hope to talk to you soon again. Bye-bye.